Starting off, I have already applied my bald cap and I have glued my eyebrows down and covered them with concealer. And now I am applying these false lips that I got from Tinsley Transfers. They are called Lip Tuck, and I believe they were $10.99. They basically work like a tattoo, a temporary tattoo. You want to wet the back of the paper and just kind of let them naturally stick to your lips. It's a little bit of a pain in this area, but you just work with it and it'll come out nice. When you're ready to peel off the back, sometimes the appliance wants to stick to the paper, and you'll just need to dip your finger in a little bit of water and kind of help lay the edges down. I also had to do a little trimming to help them fit, but mostly you want to just stick with water because I accidentally trimmed off a little too much and I had to kind of patch it a little bit later. Also, please be careful when using really sharp scissors around your lips and do not cut yourself. Don't be an idiot. Now I'm just going around the edges of my bald cap with a little bit of liquid latex on a cosmetic sponge just to seal the edges a little bit better and blend it in with my skin. You can use a blow dryer to speed up the drying process of the liquid latex. When it starts turning clear, you'll know it's dry. I also dried my lips a little bit more because I did use a little bit of liquid latex on the edges just to hold them down. Now you're going to want to powder the liquid latex. I'm using RCMA's No Color Powder and just gently tapping that into where I put the line of liquid latex. I'm also going to go over my lips because they are very sticky, and that's why I keep making that stupid face. Now I'm taking a water-activated paint. This is Mehron Paradise paint in white, and applying it with a flat brush. This is a foundation brush, just any foundation brush will work. I am only applying this makeup for this specific tutorial, but you definitely want to get in your ears and far back on your neck. I didn't take it all the way to the very back of my head because there was really no need, because you're only going to be seeing the front. But if you're going to be wearing this out, you definitely may need someone to help you paint the back of your head and maybe even secure your bald cap a little better than mine is. For my face, I went over it with a Jumbo NYX pencil in milk, because I thought that might blend out better. I was having a little trouble with the water activated paint, but I wasn't super concerned because we are going off of a painting and there are all those brush strokes in there. But I ended up going back in with the water activated paint and just dabbing that in to give it a more opaque look. And I even took a little bit of white out from Kat Von D concealer to go around my eyes and cover my eyebrows just a little bit better. And then I also switched to a sponge to help put on that water activated paint because it helped give me a little bit of a smoother texture on my face. Now I'm taking a little bit of red eyeshadow on a big fluffy brush and kind of just blurring that around my nostrils and to give me that kind of irritated effect that we also see in the painting. And it's pretty heavy in her ears also, so I did take that red shadow and blend it around in my ears. I wanted to give a little bit of depth here other than just having a flat white face, so I'm taking a little bit of a gray color and contouring out my cheekbones, and also taking this down my neck a little bit. It kind of looks a little dirty in the picture, and so we're not exactly needing to be precise and beautiful here. I think the creepiness is in the messiness. I'm also going in pretty heavily with that same gray eyeshadow on my nose and contouring it out to make a more severe and sharp looking nose. To kind of get rid of, I have a little bit of a bulb at the end of my nose, a little upturned pig snout, so yeah, and taking that up into my eyebrows a little bit just to give a little more of a menacing kind of creepy look. I'm also going in with a little more red eyeshadow around my nose and bringing up that color a little bit more to help kind of break up all the gray and give it a more creepy, irritated effect. Now I'm taking that same red eyeshadow on just an eyeliner brush and kind of going around my eyes before I do the black, just to kind of give them a little bit of an irritated look. I think that whole thing of her eyes watering and just being kind of red and irritated just adds to the whole aesthetic. And now I'm just painting these giant, beautiful, ridiculous lips with a red cream paint, which took a lot of paint to cover. And I just kind of messily did this because in the painting that I am referencing here, it's pretty sloppy and a little uneven and even looks like it may be smeared a little bit. So you can kind of take your own direction with this. Now I'm just adding a little more contouring with some grays and some taupey colors just to kind of dirty it up and give it even more of a 3D effect around my nostrils and underneath these giant lips. Now I'm adding a little bit of a brighter red, kind of pink color to give a little bit of highlight to these lips. And I'm also going in with a white eyeliner to give it kind of that glossy look. It's my son laughing, if you can hear that. To make it look like the light is reflecting off of them. I made these little horns out of Model Magic that's just basically like an air dry clay, and they dry into this nice little foamy texture, so they're very lightweight and easy to use as a prosthetic. And I'm adhering them down with a little bit of spirit gum. You just want to tap the spirit gum a little bit until you feel it sticky, and then you can put down the appliance. But I also painted little thin red stripes on these. Now I'm using Crepe Wool hair, which comes in a long braid and it's all crinkled up, and you kind of need to use a steamer to straighten it out. And it's very stringy and weird, but it kind of works perfect for this because it has this sparse look, which is exactly what's going on in the picture. I just took a little spirit gum like I did with my horns, laid it down, tapped it, and then even once I laid my hair down, I kind of went over the ends of it with a little bit more spirit gum just to help it stay. And you just want to apply this in thin sparse strips and kind of mess with it till you like it. You can actually kind of pull it and it'll just kind of pull apart. So it's very easy to work with, and especially with something like this, it's kind of the perfect type of hair that you would want. And that is it for the makeup part of this look. For the collar, just took a flat piece of cardboard, cut a hole big enough for my head, and then glued a whole bunch of coffee filters on there, and it worked just fine for what I needed it for. I even tied a rib in the back so it wouldn't slide forward. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. There will be more videos for the month of October, and I can't wait to see what you guys think of it. Thanks.